Alright bud, so let's have a little look. What have we got here? More positive conversations at work with new prospective clients, and you made some great progress on your weight loss journey. Cool. Seems a little odd to have lost so much weight but the waist measurements stayed the same. Okay, cool. Do you know why that was? We need to really look at it, to be honest. I mean, if you're looking at an average body weight, which is taken over the course of the week, your measurements are taken on one day of the week. So it could just be that your waistline is being artificially expanded due to something you're doing the day before. Food wise, your weight being at its lowest doesn't necessarily mean that that's the lowest amount of food in your gut or the lowest that you've got any inflammation in your gut, so it could be that. Okay, first things first though, don't panic about things like that. These things they're not linear. You know they're not linear. You can look back over the data. It doesn't work in a linear weight goes down, waist goes down manner. You will get periods where your weight goes down and nothing moves. You'll get periods where your weight doesn't move and your waist drops. You've seen this before, so don't panic about it. Steps at 15.4, so we're a little bit short. You can bring that up. Food wise, 213 protein, 199 grams of carbs and 56 grams of fat, so pretty much bang on. Body weight average is 71.9. Previous week was significantly higher at 73.2. Obviously we've had a bit of a week in between because you had time off, so this is over 2 weeks, so I'm not particularly worried about the big drop in body weight. Waistline unchanged, neck, hips unchanged, thighs are down a little tiny bit, half a centimetre, chest down a little tiny bit by a centimetre, arms half a centimetre, and shoulders by a centimetre. Were you training last week? Because I know that obviously we didn't have a check-in last week because you weren't really you were out of the country, you were travelling, something along those lines. Regardless, if you haven't been training, you're going to drop volume in the muscles that you would normally be obviously hitting hard. So that volume comes from glycogen stores. So you don't train, your body doesn't synthesize more glycogen. It reduces the amount of glycogen you're storing because it doesn't perceive that you need it. When the glycogen goes down, the water content of your muscles also go down because glycogen pulls water into your muscles. So for every glycogen molecule that gets pulled into your muscles, you've got three for every gram of carbohydrates you store in your muscles, you've got 3 grams of water. Okay, so if you don't train and you drop a little bit of glycogen, you're dropping a lot of water as well, and that's then gonna show as reduced muscle volume when you take these measurements. So I'm not really surprised that you've seen some movement in those areas if you haven't been training. If that's not the case, let me know. Other than that, I mean, the weight's coming down. I don't think we need to panic and do anything. We just run it again, let it work. Make sure you're getting the training sessions in. Make sure that you are, spacing your meals appropriately. That you're making sure that there's plenty of carbs bracketed around your workouts for the carbs that you do have. And you can see here, Saturday, the day before you're taking these measurements, you've got nearly 300 grams of carbs, which is that's your highest calorie day of the week. All right, so your highest calorie day of the week is, well, I mean, you're almost looking at 2 on the, well, you've got 2 on the bounce here, right? So 200 grams with 71 grams of fat, 292, 47, and then you're going into Sunday. That's why your waistline's not moving, because you're stuffed going into that. Okay, so you're always going to have that little push up in your waistline if you're doing that. Okay, because there's going to be quite a decent volume of food in there. 292 grams of carbs doesn't come easy. 300 grams of carbs doesn't come easy, and that will have resulted in quite a bit of carbohydrates and fat, whatever you've chosen. If there's fibrous sources of carbohydrates in there, like oats, sweet potatoes, things like that, then potatoes even, you're also gonna be storing quite a lot of water in your gut as well, and that's going to result in a waistline that doesn't really move, despite the fact your body weight's coming down. So like I said, we're not going to panic about it. We just run it again, exactly the same. No need to make any changes. So if you've got any questions, any problems, any issues, you know the drill. Drop me a WhatsApp.